Hi, my name is Tony Newmeyer. I'm the author of the book, The 7-Minute Millionaire, How to Think Yourself Rich, and founder of Super Richer Millionaire Academy. People often take stress for granted. They think it happens to everyone and they can't make a difference. But attitude like this can have some serious consequences on your life and the people that you love. You have to find ways to overcome it so it won't affect you. Before I share some of the ways to deal with the stress, let's find out what stress is and what causes it. Stress is defined as an organism's total response to an environmental demands of pressures. It becomes a normal part of life and in most cases can come out of everyday occurrences, and most often is handled without problem. A person can be stressed as a result of a variety of wide-ranging scenarios, ranging from physical aspects to emotional situations. One of the first steps to dealing with a person's stress is finding a thing that causes the stress. Once a person knows what the logical step to move forward is, they can learn about the different techniques that can be used to handle their stress. This includes recognizing or changing your own behavior that contribute to the stress that we are living with and becoming and living a healthier lifestyle. So let's look at some of the causes of the stress. As I mentioned, the causes of stress can be the result of physical aspects such as the fear of something dangerous, or they can be caused by emotional aspects such as being anxious over your job performance, security, school, an overload of work, or stressing over results of family and friends. You need to identify the warning signs of stress, which can vary from person to person, depending on their personalities. Habits and situations can also make a difference, and when they change, you can sometimes become stressed. Things like tensing jaws, grinding teeth, getting headaches, or feeling irritable or short-tempered are often signs of stress. They're often known as triggers which raise our stress levels and make more difficult for us to manage. If you know what your most likely triggers are, you can aim and anticipate them and practice calming yourself before that stress occurs, or even find ways of removing that trigger. Now, these triggers might include something like late nights, deadlines, seeing particular people, or hunger. So let's look at some of the ways to eliminate stress in your life today. One way would be positive self-talk, or PPMs. PPMs are personal programming messages. They will help you stay focused, unstressed, and move you toward your goals. They are simply messages that you program your subconscious with each and every day. They will also keep you inspired and help you throughout a stressful time. We all talk to ourselves and have outside influences that affect us. But rather than letting those outside forces influence us and control us, it's time to take charge and set our own purpose. Sometimes we talk aloud, but usually we keep self-talk in our own heads. Self-talk can be very positive, for example. I can and will do this, or a negative such as, I never get this done, I'm no good at anything. Negative self-talk increases stress, while positive self-talk helps you calm down and control your stress levels. With practice, you can learn to turn these negative thoughts that only serve to bring you down into positive ones that will help you calm you down, but also improve your character in the long term. To help you feel better, practice positive self-talk every day. The first thing in the morning when you get out of bed, at your desk at work, or maybe even in the car, and the last thing at night before you go to sleep. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where you're negative self-talking, maybe saying something like, I can't do this, I can't get this done. Turn it around and just say, I'm going to complete this to the best of my abilities right now. Positive self-talk helps both you relieve stress as well as deal with stressful situations. You can actually make these messages, or PPMs, part of your life that will change you for the better. They've changed my life and helped me gain the success that I have today. Now, you can also use emergency stress stoppers. There are many stressful situations at work or at home or at school or on the road and public places. We may feel that stress because of the lack of communication. Our hard work isn't getting recognized. Emergency stress stoppers are ones that can help you deal with the stress at that moment on the spot. For example, do the following. Take a walk, or count to 10. Take 10 deep breaths. Try meditation or prayer for some. Find what works for you personally. Now, You can also be finding pleasure in what you do. When stress makes you feel bad, do something that makes you feel good. Doing things you enjoy is always a good way to fight off stress. You can find pleasure in simple things such as going for a long ride, chatting with a friend, reading a good book, or playing some computer game. Doing the tasks you set for yourself each day also relieves stress, and having a plan to accomplish them helps reduce and eliminate stress as well. It's important to spend time with people you care about and that care about you. Spending time with people you care about who care about you is an important part of managing the ongoing stress in your life. Whenever you feel stressed, share these thoughts and feelings with others wherever they are and whenever the opportunity arises. Knowing someone is there for you when you need the help most can help relieve your stress as well. Also practice relaxation. Relaxation can help your body and your nervous system settle and readjust. Some of the most effective things to do are practicing yoga, meditating, listening to music, gardening, or choose a hobby that you can do in your spare time that helps relieve stress. It will also benefit your health. Make sure that you're eating some healthy food and getting enough exercises. Take the time to do the activities that you find calming and uplifting, such as listening to music, walking, dancing, or singing, maybe hearing some good jokes. Always remember that a healthy body leads to a healthy mind. It can be important to establish daily routines. Try establishing usual rhythms and routines throughout the day, and plan each day in advance. You can use my daily Super Richer Organizer, which can be found on my website. This can include regular times for exercises, relaxation, meals, walking, and sleeping times. They can be very calming and reassuring to those that are having high levels of stress. It's also important to accept things that you can't change. Unfortunately, we can't control everything in our lives and everything around us. There are certain things that you just can't prevent that will cause stress in your life. They might be a serious illness or national recession. In these situations, the best way to cope with stress is to accept things as they are and reassure yourself that even though you might not be able to change many of the things happening around you, it is still possible to make the best out of a bad situation. Know that these events do eventually pass and usually result in something better for you in the future. Acceptance may be difficult at the moment, but it's easier than railing against the situation you can't change. Always look at life from the positive side. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as the song says. When facing major challenges, try to look at them as opportunities for personal growth. If your own poor choices contributed to the stressful situation, reflect on them and learn from your mistakes. You can also write out your feelings. Keeping a journal can be one of the most effective ways to relieve your stress-related symptoms due to its meditative and reflective effects. A gratitude journal can really help put things into perspective. So pick a time and write down a few things that make you happy. A friend of mine has a journal specifically for what he is grateful today. Every day at the end of the day, he takes a minute or 10 minutes to write out what he was grateful over in the course of that day. In her book, The Secret, Rhonda Byrne talked about the law of attraction. This, as you may know, is about creating what you want in your life and focusing on it with purposeful thoughts. It reaffirms the idea that dealing with stress starts with you. When you believe in yourself and live life on purpose, you will subconsciously become attracted to the life situations that are positive for you. They'll be less stress-inducing. So in reality, reducing stress starts with you having a direction in life and moving in that direction each and every day. Take these steps and you can do this easily. Find what it is that you want in life. Set a plan and go after it. This will bring you joy and fulfillment. This will bring it into your life and instead of stress. Be sure to live life to its fullest each and every day. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and always strive to become a super richer and live rich.